One of my goals for this year is to be better at building modern houses, so let's tackle one today. I have a few inspiration pictures saved up and ideally I would like to try to combine all of them. So let's jump into The Sims and pick the world that we're gonna use. Not gonna lie, none of them really speak to me today, but I feel like you can't ever really go wrong with Newcrest since it's empty. I want to be brave and tackle a little bigger lot, not something like that, but I was thinking of maybe 40 by 30. That looks like a pretty good start. I'm just gonna try to probably make some boxes and then combine the two of them together. I have an idea to do something like that, I guess front porch, unless we would do it as if it was resembling really thick columns like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do the back, so for now we're just gonna mirror everything. Yeah, the front looks decent. I think once I put windows and landscape and all of that, it's gonna look better. I do think some sort of bump outs are going to be necessary. Maybe this needs to be bigger. Oh, this is going to be kind of a mansion if I do it like that. But I did want to build on a bigger lot. What if I try to put doors and windows already? I normally don't do that, but since I don't have a clear vision of what I'm trying to go for and I'm just using anything that comes to my mind, I think it could give me some sort of guidance. Oh, that's a different shade of black. I still have this window from one of the packs that was free at some point. I've never used it because it's very out there. Not something I would use in any of my builds, but what if I tried to incorporate it here? I have a feeling I'm gonna be using a lot of this pack because I do really like the windows. They fill up quite a bit of space. You're probably gonna have to use some light color walls though, because this is gonna turn out very dark if I don't do something about it. Where's my window? Wait, I can't click on it. Hold on. What happened? That's so weird. Is this like a new glitch? Whenever I'm trying to Control Z, so to go back, this window is still not here. I fixed it, but that was very weird. I've never had a glitch like that. I would probably have to put the entire house on a platform. What if we did medium height walls? That's decent. And we could do platform stairs, to be honest, here. Oh, I like the way that looks. Add a chimney here, of course, to break off the wall space. That's usually what I do when I have such a huge wall. Just break it off with a chimney, even if the house doesn't need it. How about the back of the house now? We need to figure out what to do, what type of floor plan we're gonna go for. I think that probably the exit over here would be better. And we have those big doors, I think from Snowy Escape? Nope, never mind. That's not Snow Escape. That is Eco Love style. But they could work really well in here. What if we change the windows to be white then and match the back door? Because I really like this color combination and I feel like it makes the space look less sad. You can always go back and change it. I think that I'm gonna aim for this space specifically to be the kitchen. So what if we use some smaller / shorter windows in here? I feel like a pretty big patio in the back could be kind of nice. We can have a little grill and some chairs. I don't know if that looks good. I don't know. I don't think actually we have any glass floors because that would be perfect to put in here. I don't think I can make a completely flat roof, right? Yeah, it's always going to be a little angled. Okay, how about I just try my best to take care of the second floor so that I don't break my head trying to figure out what to do here because I've been struggling for the past couple of minutes. Here is a big chunky platform. Do I like the way that looks? Maybe I just need to trust the process and just continue as I was before. I don't know if I can, or even worse, should do this as like a functional balcony. I don't think so. I kind of like this to be just a regular platform. So maybe this could be a balcony of some sort. I genuinely don't know what window to put here. I feel like whatever I choose just looks either too busy or too small. I could do something like that, which are just those 3 windows stacked on top of each other. Is it too many windows upstairs? I feel like you can see the house from every single angle possible. I could go for just these smaller windows so that just in case this could be a bathroom and a hallway or something like that. Maybe the outer shell is finished. I feel like once I paint the walls and start doing the exterior and also landscaping, it's all going to be pulled in together. I thought of putting this type of stone on the fake columns, and I guess kind of like plain white walls here, and finally an accent color. An accent color could be brown paneling. I think this is the color scheme that we're gonna go for. So we have lots of white and beige, which I think is a pretty standard base for modern houses. And then once we fill this in with decorations, this is gonna look much better. I'll start maybe with separating the backyard area. We could use even the perfect patio fence. I think we have enough space for a fancy pool, and since this is kind of like a rich people mansion, they would have a pool, right? I'm starting to slowly warm up to this house, but very slowly. What even screams a modern tree? Does this scream a modern tree? A little, maybe. These ones feel very modern to me. I think I need to go for very simple looking plants. So probably no flowers, but a bush like this is pretty good. The more I do this landscaping, the more I want to change it, because I feel like it's just so sad and empty. Doesn't really have a lot of personality. Maybe some flowers are needed in the end. What about a little orangey landscaping? I never really do use orange, but since we have so many orangey toned wood, maybe it can work together. Okay, but now I feel tempted to completely redo this part. Oh no, that's not what I meant to delete. I like putting those taller bushes on the edges. Kind of gives me a beginning and end, I guess, to a space. I really enjoy doing my landscaping kind of in waves, as you can see. So we have high, down. Gives a natural flow to the space. And it definitely looks better than if you started off with the tallest bush and then just progressively went lower and lower. That can work, especially if you have a little corner, for example, between fences, but I still would advise to go in waves. I think that looks way more natural. I don't know if it looks better than before. It definitely looks more alive. I guess it's progress. Now the question is, what do I put here? Because we have enough space to add, I don't know, some sort of monkey bars. I don't see those people having planter boxes though, so maybe something for the kids. Or swing set? I like the backyard space. Turning out better than I thought. And now this will be the trash can zone. I really want to have a grill area here, probably with counters too. And since I'm using so much of the Dream Home Decorator, I guess I'm gonna continue doing that. I could align this wall completely with, oh, I just realized this is not painted. I could align it with counters so that it creates, I guess, a natural barrier here. Now just a nice big table and a patio chairs. The back of the house might be finished, as I don't really know what else to put in here. As for the front, now this is where I feel like something is missing still. I think that filled in this space way more. It no longer looks like a rental place, I guess. It looks like an actual house. Now the thing that I'm worried about though is interior, as we haven't done the floor plan yet. This is a pretty big house. I think that at least 3, maybe even 4 bedrooms we're gonna fit in here, plus an office maybe. If you know me or watched any of my past videos, you know that I'm not a huge fan of open floor plans, but I want to try to make it work somehow over here. This I was considering earlier to be the kitchen, right? So it would be the living room area, dining, kitchen. This is a very, very large entryway. The office could be here. Now I want to squeeze in a bathroom and put in stairs in here. I wanted the stairs to be kind of like floating like this, but we have so much space that maybe actually putting the closed off ones, like these ones, for example, it would work better. The entryway though is so huge. I guess we could put some sort of piano or, I don't know, some other object in here to fill the space. And now what to do with the upstairs? Here I was saying that one of those rooms should be a bathroom, and I still stand by it. But this is kind of a large bathroom. That's definitely one room. Yes, that could be a second one. Third room. This will be the shared bathroom. Or it could be still a bedroom, honestly. Yeah, and especially if you're playing some sort of legacy challenge, you probably have a lot of Sims that you want to put in here. So can I make some sort of sunken in living area? Is that fine? I just fear that it's not going to be enough space for a proper living area, but maybe it will be fine. I think I'm going to go for an orange and blue color scheme because these are complementary colors. Oh look, this tile perfectly has blue and orange. It's a very large kitchen island, but we do have enough space for it. It looks a little tiny bit mid-century modern maybe, which wasn't my intention. I do like the vibes of this place. Very colorful. I'm gonna probably take out every single item I wanna use and squeeze it in here, and then we're gonna go in and try to alt place a lot of stuff. It turned out way more funky than I thought it will, but I'm kind of digging that, and it gives me a clear vision of what I want to do through the whole house. Here will be the dining area, but I think it's going to be quite simple, just a table. This is kind of a small table. Wait, this maybe? A rug underneath. Oh, this one is perfect for this space. Oh, that satisfies me a lot. I tend to put a lot of mirrors in my dining areas, and I don't really know why. I don't see the purpose of it in real life, but at the same time, I think it's because it reminds me of my grandparents' house. They always had a pretty big mirror, and so I guess I just started applying it to my Sims houses too. Do you give your Sims any stereo to their houses? Because I'm not gonna lie, I never do that because it bothers the heck out of me that all they want to do is just constantly play it over and over again. Now, the living room. A fireplace is a classic, and also I don't think I've ever used this one, and yet I think that it fits in here, so I'll force myself to keep it. I'm really liking the decor that I'm putting together here. A little out of my comfort zone, but I think it's because of that color scheme that I'm able to envision exactly what I'm going for. Living room done. Now I need to figure out what to do with this huge entryway. I'm still on that piano idea since I never put them as they're very large. Yeah, it does fill in this space nicely, but also now I don't know if I have enough space for like a wardrobe or something. Oh, it's difficult to alt place stuff when you have platforms. Maybe we can add a coat rack at least here. I don't think I've ever used this object, considering that it's big and I need big things to fill the space. Maybe it's actually perfect. I even mentioned this recently, that bathrooms are always the easiest for me to decorate. I just have a clear image of what I'm going for. You can't really over decorate them anyway, since usually you probably make bathrooms pretty small. And also, what would you even put in a bathroom? I need to consider what skill building items I would want this family to have. A chess table would be nice because I don't think I have any logic skill building items placed yet on this slot. And logic is one of those skills that a lot of careers in The Sims need. But maybe that chess table should go upstairs since we have a really huge hallway, and I feel like probably over here or even here could be a better place for it. Maybe this is just a very musical family. Okay, moving on to the upstairs. I'm probably going to start off by putting that chess table I mentioned earlier. Maybe a round rug would look good in here. Oh, it's kind of big, but this is too small. Oh, I just realized that I did not add a stairs railing in here. And now I still have a lot of space to fill. This screams like a really big plant to me. This is not that big of a plant as I was thinking of, but could have a corner just full of plants. Is there some other activity that I could put in here that would fill this area? I guess darts is fine. The hallway's finished, and now I'm just going to copy paste everything from the downstairs bathroom. I don't go out of my way to make every single bathroom different. Sometimes I will if, for example, I am planning one bathroom to be shared by the kids. So then I'll make like a fun, colorful one. I think that this is probably going to be the master bedroom, the biggest. And also it's close to the balcony. This could be a teen bedroom. And I guess 2 children's ones. I've never used this specific swatch of this bed because I always felt like the orange is just a little too much for me. But I think I can make it work in this house. We just simply have to tone it down a little with the decorations and we'll be fine. Though I don't like these nightstands. I'm almost finished in this room, but I'm thinking what painting or decoration should I put here above the dresser. As you can see, I kept the decorations pretty simple. I guess this board could be here. We're gonna move on to the kids' rooms. I do feel bad for this kid that they only have such small window in here, but they just got unlucky. I'm not really feeling inspired for this specific room. Something just does not feel right. But then again, it's just a kid's room, so it doesn't really matter. Just gonna move on to the next one. I'm really trying my best to speedrun these bedrooms because I'm kind of tired. I don't want to eat something. This one is turning out more like pinkish bluish than orangey bluish, but maybe it's a nice change of colors. And lastly, we're going to have a teens room. Probably add a few shelves above the bed just to honestly fill that space in. Oh, this rug is perfectly the vibe of the house. And maybe just some more activities and skills and this room will be finished. I could add the boxing thingy. Is that a weird thing to add to a bedroom? Or we could squeeze in a treadmill in here. At least your Sims get more skill building stuff, and that honestly is all I care about. Perfect. I think the house is finished. So let's take one final look at the house. This is the exterior of it. Yeah, it's much bigger than I was originally anticipating it to be, but I'm glad that I decided to do a 40 by 30 lot because I tend to go for my classic 30 by 20. I feel like the landscaping does not really match the house, if I'm being 100% honest with you. The backyard, probably one of my favorite parts of this house. We have a nice, I guess, a little sheltered. There are holes, so you know, if it's raining, it's 100% gonna rain on you, but a little bit of a sheltered patio here where you can grill, a swimming pool, and a swing set. Hold on, I forgot to put the mailbox. I just realized. Okay, it has the mailbox. And when you first walk into the actual house, we have a very large entryway with a piano, a bathroom. Here is an office, and on the right side there is a little sunken area with the living room, and the dining room is here, the kitchen. Genuinely, I love this area so much. And even though, again, I don't like open floor plans, this doesn't feel too open for me. I think it's because, first of all, this living area already is its own zone since it's sunken in. The dining area feels separate from the kitchen. I just really like this. This is probably the best part of the house. Upstairs, again, a pretty large space, but I did fill it in with some possibly useful items. We have a teen bedroom here, the master bedroom on this side, right next to the balcony that has the little telescope, another bathroom, and then 2 kids' bedrooms right next to each other. I tried to keep the bedrooms gender neutral, so just in case anyone can use them. If you want to download this house, it's called Modern Family House on the gallery, and my username is katodeling. It costs around 122,000 simoleons. Considering how big and fancy this house is, I'd say it's pretty good. Do you see my cat? He's just laying like a diva. So is this the best house that I've ever built? No, but considering that I am really bad with modern things, I'd say at least I'm making progress. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.